Today we're going to be looking at the demo for Digimon Story Time Stranger, the long-awaited sequel in the Digimon Story series. I could not be more excited about this, but let's go over some of the things we're going to be exploring today. We're going to be exploring the opening of the game. So this is taking place at the start of the game. The data that you play will be saved at the end of the first portion of this demo, and you'll be able to transport it into your game. I could not be more excited for this game to come out, and honestly, everything looks so good in this game. From the setting to the sound design to the character models to the visuals to the gameplay, everything is freaking phenomenal here. And I cannot gush enough about how great this game looks. So from the beginning, you're starting off, you're thrown in, you are seeing, hey, Digimon, here's what these are. Your character and the organization you work for seem to be just as in the dark, though, as everybody else. And there seems to be so much more going on. So we start off, of course, we are getting to pick our starter between Patamon, Demi-Devimon, and Gomamon. And you know your boy's going to pick Demi-Devimon. I love him. I love all three of these Digimon. This was the hardest starter pick for me, because in Cyber Sleuth, as much as I love all of them, it was between Palmon, Terriermon, and Hagurumon. Hagurumon was not even in the mix. I'm so sorry. This one hurt, but I had to go with Demi-Devimon. But we're just exploring Shinjuku and this kind of post-apocalyptic sector of Shinjuku that the government has walled up and seemingly is hiding something big. And by big, I mean a giant ass robot that is annihilating parts of this city. It is insane. You get in there, you start doing fights. We're introduced to Digivolution and, converting data into new eggs. We're seeing all kinds of new Digimon, all of whom I seem to be obsessed with. I can't stop talking about how much I love each Digimon. Specifically, Toy Agumon really was coming through here for me. And then we're introduced to a fight, a kind of boss, where we are fighting a Kawagamon at the end. And it was a tough battle. Even on, basic balance mode, it was kind of a rough battle. I lost Kodamon, but I was able to have a surprise dunker with Tentomon. I was so shocked at how Tentomon came through here, and honestly, I could not get enough of this. Between exploring the abandoned buildings, befriending NPC Digimon who help you get across areas, this game has everything. And that's just the primary demo. After you complete the main demo, you are able to explore the central town in the digital world, Iliad, where you are able to see this kind of shanty town made up of, shipping containers and other discarded materials, where a host of Digimon live. So many Digimon live here. It is densely populated, and outside of my camera having some issues because of it, I was able to run this game so well, and it looked gorgeous. I did turn down the settings at one point because my camera was mad at me. But other than that, y'all, this section just showed me what the digital world is going to be, and it completely altered my perception of how I felt about the setting of this game. I cannot get over how gorgeous everything was, how the amount of Digimon you're seeing on the screen, the amount of NPCs you're interacting with. I am obsessed. And again, a big shout out, and I talk about this a little bit at the end of the video, but a big shout out to the ability to speed up your battles. I mean, everybody should have this. I know this is somewhat common now in JRPGs, but come on. It's so necessary at this point, especially if you're in like a grinding moment. But again, guys, Digimon Story Time Stranger comes out on October 3rd, and this demo is everything we've ever wanted. This is showing us what this game is. It's not just a demo. This is our first impression of what this video game is, and I can't get enough of it. Let's take a look. All right, so as per usual, I'm going to be going over 5 categories. Visuals, gameplay, sound design. I used to label this soundtrack, but really it's more about sound design for me. Setting, and then story. So visuals, we're going to start with visuals. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 hearts. Do I think this game is gorgeous? Absolutely. There are some, I don't want to call them shortcuts, but there are a lot of moments, like for instance, the non-interactable NPCs being borderline inconsequential. You know, I mean, having no facial features, being able to phase through them, I don't love that. I've just never loved that in games. However, it's not enough for me to ding it more than that. There's a couple other things, just like walking animations could be a little bit smoother and stuff like that. That being said, this game is gorgeous. I am in love with how this looks. I'm in love with the style they're going with. It really is an evolved form of Cyber Sleuth. So 4 out of 5 hearts for visuals. Gameplay, 5 out of 5 hearts. I am a sucker for a turn-based JRPG. I always have been. I love Pokemon. I love Digimon. I love Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, all of them. I am a Persona, Shin Megami. I am a fan of this style. I really love, even though at times it can feel monotonous, the inclusion of a speed up function, the inclusion of just being able to use items as a separate action from attacking. I just really love what they've done to streamline this. The overworld battles, being able to start battles from the overworld, and if you're strong enough, just kind of KOing them before it even starts. I love it. I am obsessed with the gameplay of this. It is everything that was good about Digimon Story while making it streamlined. Being able to skip cutscenes, huge. Oh my god. The only reason I rarely go back and replay Cyber Sleuth, I'm really bad at this. The only reason I rarely go back and replay Cyber Sleuth is because you cannot skip cutscenes or dialogue. It is so frustrating. They got rid of it. I'm very happy because sometimes I don't want to read, guys. Sometimes I don't want to read, and it's okay. So gameplay is getting 5 out of 5 hearts. Sound design, 5 out of 5 hearts, guys. The second section, when I played through the little like digital world segment that they let you kind of get a peek into, the high fantasy music over top this like cyberpunk-ish aesthetic, it's something that I didn't know I needed. Which I think has always been something I loved about Digimon, especially the adventure era, is that combination of fantasy and sci-fi. That, you know, here is this nature, high fantasy looking world meshed with technology and design, and I love that. So the fact that the musical cues for that, and then also I am a sucker for system sounds. My text tone, my general text tone on my phone is the Cyber Sleuth Digivice Paint, which is the same in this game. Some other ones that I have the Kingdom Hearts selection sound, the Final Fantasy system sounds. Like, I love a good system sound, and this game has it. Every noise I heard, I was like, like backing out of a menu. Love it. 10 out of 10. Well, 5 out of 5. So, sound design, 5 out of 5 hearts. Setting, 5 out of 5 hearts, guys. I wasn't gripped at first because I was like, this is just Shinjuku. We're in an abandoned building. We're in a tunnel system. It was okay. When I had it at like a 3.5 maybe. The moment we got to the digital world though, perfection. Simply perfection. I cannot wait to explore the rest of the digital world. So this demo is doing everything it needed to do for me. Which I love that I was able to do that, because if this was just the first couple hours of the game, I would not have felt this way. But getting to see what's to come, 110%. So yeah, setting, 5 out of 5 hearts. And then lastly, story, 5 out of 5 hearts, guys. This story has already got me gripped. I love the concept of you and your organization not knowing what the is going on. Your character is slapped in there and is just like, you guys think you know what's happening, but you don't. There's very clearly going to be some kind of time paradox situation, and Nori seems to know who you are. I'm assuming her name is Inori, by the way. I'm making that jump there. But she seems to know who you are, and you are just dropped into multiple places without realizing what's going on, and I love that. 5 out of 5 hearts. So that leaves us with 4 5 out of 5s and 1 4 out of 5, which gives us a whopping 4.8 out of 5 hearts. So basically 5 out of 5 hearts, guys. Just like IGN, just like everybody else, I am gushing. I'm so excited. I'm really hoping I can get this video out on the 11th, but you know, hopefully 11th at night. If not, I will get it out on the 12th pretty early. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate everything that you're doing, and just anybody who's watching this, guys, play this damn game. The demo's out. Go play it, try it. Don't take my word for it. I mean, like, listen to me, please, watch my video, but don't take my word for it. Go play the game. You will not regret it. I gotta blast through Silent Hill F, and then I gotta no life this game, because then Pokemon comes out, and like I'm not gonna lie, guys, I love both. I can't avoid either. So here we are. And let me do my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe, like, and or comment. Also, feel free to check out my TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, which are all linked. Oh, and Blue Sky, which are all linked in the description below. Beneath that, you'll find a link invite to the Discord channel, so feel free to hop on in and join the 282. Thanks again, though, everybody, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye! This is everything I've ever wanted! Ah! Ah! I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.